idea of loving your network marketing company under the bus. No, we're not saying that. I'm saying I'm a realist. And there is not a company in this world, I don't care if it's Coca-Cola, there is not a company in this world that is immune to going out of business. It's happened to some of the biggest companies in the world, and it doesn't mean it can't happen to your network marketing company or mine for that matter. So by consistently and constantly branding the company and making it known on your social media profile that I'm with this company, guess what that does? The day that company has negative publicity, people have already associated you with that particular company. What's up, everyone? It's Aslam Du Toit, and I'm hoping you guys are great. Let's just make sure I've set up my audio. Cool. Let me know if you guys can hear me loud and clear. Let's just get the picture right. Okay, awesome. There we go. So, I hope you guys are doing great today. We are very fast approaching the end of the year. Who's excited about going into 2020? Are you excited about setting new goals, turning over a new page? Patrick, thanks for coming on. So, I'm doing this obviously with inside our training group, but I will be speaking from the perspective where I'm also speaking to people on my personal page, Aslam Du Toit Live, because this video will be posted there as well. So if you're watching this on Aslam Du Toit Live and you are in network marketing and you're looking for a way to build your business online without being spammy, without sending copy and paste messages to people all the time, just drop a message below and I'll invite you to our training group where we train and coach network marketers on how to build their network marketing businesses online. So if that's something that excites you, okay, definitely drop a message below. I'm sure you're going to find a lot of value from this video. So I wanted to share something really awesome. So if you looked at the title of this video, it basically says that, or it asks the question, or it makes the statement, why getting to the top rank of your network marketing company might be worse than having a job. So if that title kind of got you a bit scared, drop me a message. Maybe you started thinking, oh damn, I want to leave my job, and now you're telling me it might not be a good thing to get to the top rank of the company. And I'm gonna touch on that because I've seen some things happening in the industry over the last couple of weeks, and it's indeed shocking. D, good to have you on here. So let me share with you a story. In the last couple of weeks, or I would say the last 12 to 18 months, I got into network marketing about 5 years ago, and in the last 12 to 18 months, I saw what the network marketing industry can actually be like, even if you're a top earner, earning millions and millions of dollars every single year from the company. And there's a certain thing that if you're not doing it the right way. So I saw two leaders, both $1 million earners, where one had to literally start from scratch, start all over, and the other one just went on and did very, very well. Getting into a new company, not having to be concerned about his previous network marketing company. Because at the end of the day, why do we build these businesses? I mean, why did you get into this business? Drop a message below. Why did you get into this business? I got in because I was attracted by the allure of the passive income, the time freedom, Okay, being able to do what I want to do whenever I want to do it with whomever I want to do it. Okay, that was what attracted me to the network marketing industry, and it's a phenomenal industry. But over the last 12 months, I've learned something that is so profound that if you grasp this, you look at your business in a completely different way. Okay, so stay on to the end of the call, and I'm going to be laying it out for you. But let me first relay the story to you. When I got in about 5 years ago, I was basically taught in network marketing that, you've got to do the business a certain way. So, were you told to make a list of 100 names, for example? Okay, were you taught to speak to anyone that is within 3 feet of you? Were you taught to speak to anything that moves? Okay, were you taught to perhaps spam people on social media? Were you taught to copy and paste messages and send it to tons and hundreds of people every single day? Because I was doing that about 2 years ago. That's exactly what I was doing. I actually have still on I wish I could show you my laptop screen over here, but I literally had a spreadsheet. I still have a copy of that spreadsheet here, and each and every day on that spreadsheet, I would actually track how many messages I'd sent out, and my target was to get to between 75 to 100 copy and paste messages every single day. Why? Because I needed to speak to as many people as possible. I didn't know better. Okay, the other thing that I was taught was, I needed to rep my network marketing company to the death. Like, the company I was in had a blue logo, so we used to always say we bleed blue, and we were so passionate about the company. It was like, it's this company or nothing. I'd give up everything, for this company. Who feels like that? Do you feel that passionate about your network marketing business? Is that what you were taught? Just yesterday, I had almost a slight argument with someone who had inboxed me on social media, tried to recruit me, and even though I said, look, I'm cool, I'm already in a company, I'm not really keen on joining yours, this guy was like so insistent that I need to join his company and I need to take a look. And not, there were 2 people that actually sent me a message from the same company. One's a leader in Africa, another guy's in the US. And they were so insistent, even though I said I wasn't interested in what they want to show me, they just sent me a video link anyway. And they're like, well, just have a look, it won't hurt to take a look. And when I said no, they became so defensive and upset. And I thought, wow, these people are still caught in the mindset that I was caught in when I got into network marketing, where if you had told me anything bad about my company, I would basically argue with you and fight you to the death and, try to show you who's better. My company is better than yours. Whereas we're in this industry and here's the thing, guys, we don't own any of these companies. We don't own any of these network marketing companies. Okay, we were taught that your business is willable and transferable. Okay, and you can leave a legacy for your children. Guys, I'm going to tell you now, frankly, that's a lie. It's a complete lie. Okay, it's a fallacy. So you might be thinking, but Aslam, you in network marketing, why would you say this? And I'm going to get to the point eventually. I'm going to basically explain to you first the story, and then I'm going to get to, so that I'm putting into context what I'm speaking about. So in all this time, obviously I've met a lot of leaders, right? And I'm going to give you the example of 2 leaders, right? Both whom hit the top rank of the company. One hit the top rank of the company twice. The other one hit the top rank of the company 3 times. 3 times hit the top rank of the company. So I'm talking about people that had made millions or have made millions in this industry. I'm talking over $1 million a year. Okay? I'm talking over $2 million a year. So these are big hitters, big earners that build their businesses. They've been in the industry for over 20 years, but they built it differently. This is the key. They build their businesses differently. Okay? And with the one he had, both of them, ironically, both of them come from the same company. That's how I know them. But the one left the company probably a little over a year ago. And here's the thing. When you build your network marketing business right up to the top rank, okay, number one, you're going to be more busy than you were at the job. That's why I said it could be worse than having a job. Because you see, when you have a job, you're probably not earning that much money. So yes, you have a lot riding on it. But imagine if you've become $1 million earner in a company and your entire lifestyle is dependent on the income that this company pays you. Okay, what happened in this particular company was the company couldn't pay people anymore. Now I'm asking you, if the company is not able to pay you anymore, how's your financial well-being looking now? Okay, then you're probably better off having a job. Okay, because if your entire livelihood, a huge livelihood, over $1 million, $2 million, $3 million a year is dependent on this company and they're not paying you, you've got a big problem. This was the reason this particular leader left the company, because they didn't pay him and he took them to court, and I think he eventually got his money. But I met up with him about 2 to 3 weeks ago, and he's now in another company and he's literally starting from scratch. Okay? He's starting from scratch. Now think about this. You've built for a company for 7 years. You've become a multi-million, you made millions in this company. You became $1 million earner. In fact, he was the highest earner in all of Africa within this company. Okay? And he was my direct mentor. And now all of a sudden you lose all of this and you've got to start off from scratch as a normal rep. How would that make you feel if you built for 7 years for a company, hit the top rank twice, became $1 million earner, all of a sudden they stop paying you, so you decide to leave, okay? And all of a sudden the company is now taking legal action against you for whatever, because they're like, no, you can't take your downline with you and whatever. That's what they were basically telling him. So your business, that business is actually not yours then, okay? And I once read this in a book. And when I read this in a book where the guy said your network marketing company or your network marketing business is not a real business and it doesn't belong to you, I kind of took offense. I read this book about 2.5 years ago, right? I didn't really like what this guy was saying, so I closed the book and I was like, this guy's talking nonsense. Why? Because I was brainwashed into believing that my network marketing company had my best interest at heart and they would be there forever. I never ever thought about this whole idea that my network marketing company could have problems and not pay me anymore. So imagine how this guy felt, this being his livelihood. It's so awesome to see all you guys on here. Okay, guys, just drop me a message. Let me know if you're getting value. Vuyo, thanks for coming on. Patrick is there. Okay, awesome. Thanks, guys. Guys, this is interactive. You know, if you're not interacting with me, it's very difficult for me to know whether you're finding value from this. And I'd like to give you a shout out as well. You know, while you're on this video, let me know where you're dialing in from as well. But I want you to think about what I just said, right? Someone has just built a company for 7 years, hit the top rank in the company, became the top earner in Africa for that company, actually became one of the top 20 earners worldwide for that particular. Hey, Clifford, I see you. I'm going to be on that coaching call at 7 with you. I promise I'll finish this one in time. Okay, so someone, just understand, you know, that you're one of the top 20 earners worldwide in this company, and all of a sudden you leave the company and now they take legal action against you, and you lose your entire business, your entire downline. In fact, I know for a fact that they gave that downline to another leader in that company, just gave it to him, okay, because he was aggressively building. So now it's like if he was $1 million earner, he became a million dollar earner, and it was just handed over to him. You know why? That distributorship that this guy, the previous guy, had built belonged to the company. It did not belong to the person who had built it. Guys, this is powerful information. Okay? So if you're understanding what I'm saying, drop me a message, because if you understand this, you'll see why your network marketing business is not your business, and it's not a real business in the true sense of the word. And I'm going to get to a point, I promise. Now this guy had to start all over with a new company. In fact, when I met him a few weeks ago, he had just started building with this new company, and he literally almost has no one in his team. So for being $1 million earner, he's gone down to now having to start from scratch and rebuild this entire business, and he's struggling. And he was telling me that, you know, he sees what I'm doing online and he wants to learn some of these online techniques. Think about it, $1 million earner was now asking me, how do I build this business online? Because I don't want to build it the old way, doing home meetings and hotel meetings and all of that, but I have no idea how to build this business online. And he doesn't understand the concept of building a brand. Now I'm going to speak about another leader Okay, awesome, Patrick. I see you from Cape Town. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to speak about another leader. Same company, guys. In fact, he was the guy that recruited the previous guy. Get that? He's the guy who recruited the previous guy that I just spoke about. And he had hit the top rank of the company 3 times. Building the company for about 9 years. 9 years with that company. Had the same problem. The company stopped paying the distributors. He was one of the people who they had owed a lot of money to. And he recently decided, he actually posted it on social media, that he was leaving this company. Okay? And I was following this whole story. Ironically, he's now joined the same company that I'm in. Right? But I'm going to show you the strength and the power of having a brand behind you on building your brand. Okay? So this guy moves. Now remember, previous guy, $1 million earner, goes all the way down to now not being a $1 million earner anymore, has to rebuild his company or his business all over again with a new company. Same scenario with another guy. Company doesn't pay him anymore. He's done defending them and he says, I'm leaving the company, and he makes it public knowledge that he's left them. And they, guess what? Just 2 days ago I saw he said that they are also taking legal action now against him because a lot of people had followed this guy to his new company, which is my current company. And they followed him into this new company, and this guy's already hit like top ranks in this new company. Within, I promise you, within weeks, within 3 weeks, he's already hit like the 7th or 6th rank in this company, and he's already like one of the top earners, and he's on all the boards and whatever. What is the difference between the two? What do you think the difference is between the two guys? Both of them know each other. Been in network marketing for over 20 years. One builds, becomes a millionaire, has to go all the way down and start building from scratch. Another one gets into a new company, and all of a sudden he builds, and he's already like almost $1 million earner just in this new company within a couple of weeks, from building. What's the big difference? I want you to drop a comment if you can identify what the difference is. But the key that I want to get across to you here is, our network marketing companies, if we continue, so, if you're going onto your social media profile or you're going out in public and my network marketing company is the world, my network marketing company is the best, I got news for you. That company doesn't really care about you. The same like the company that you work for doesn't really care about you or me. Okay? It's the same with a network marketing company, because let's call a spade a spade. Okay, we live in a capitalist society. There is only one thing that drives business decisions, and it is the return on shareholder value. Guys, I studied finance for many, many years. I'm a finance graduate, and the one thing they always hammered home to us when I was studying finance is that above all else, the decisions that get made in a corporate organization, the decision that impacts shareholder value in a positive way, is the best decision to make. It's never about the employees. It's never about social responsibility. It's never about anything else other than increasing shareholder value. Okay, so it's all about the Benjamins, unfortunately. It's all about the money. So, growing a network marketing business, especially the old school way of doing home meetings, one-on-ones, two-on-ones, and just building it that way is probably one of the worst things you can do, because number one, you're always going to have a job, because to keep your income up there very high, I've seen other top earners basically say, I was a 6-figure or 7-figure earner and I was tired because when my kids were getting home in the evening, I was going out to do home meetings. Okay, now is that what you signed up in network marketing for? No. You signed up in network marketing. Why? Because you want to build financial freedom. Because in your mind, the picture is when I hit the top rank of my company, okay, I can then just sit back and the money will continue rolling in. There's no such thing, okay? Especially when you've built it the old school way of only promoting your company, only doing home meetings, hotel meetings, one-on-ones and two-on-ones. That way works. I'm not saying it doesn't, but you're always on the hamster wheel. And I've seen a top earner who's doing extremely well, also $1 million earner. But you know what? Because this guy does not have kids, this guy is not married, Okay, he can jump on a plane whenever he wants to go and do presentations all over the world. Now, if you have a family, if you're in network marketing and you're doing it part-time and you're building it around your family nucleus, let me know. Drop a message below if you're one of those people that's basically building your business around a family. Would you also want to be spending all your time away? Even if you're a top earner in a network marketing company, remember, always start with the end in mind. So do you want to be a top earner in a network marketing company where you're away from your family all the time? Because that is the equivalent of being a top rated executive in a corporate job and you're getting paid a big salary, but you don't get the benefit of spending time with anyone. Because why? You're earning all the money, but you're never at home. Okay? Okay, so Clifford says the previous guy focused on advertising his company while the other guy focused on branding himself. That is exactly the key, guys. That's why in this group, what we're coaching you to do in this group is not to throw the idea of loving your network marketing company under the bus. No, we're not saying that. I'm saying I'm a realist. And there is not a company in this world, I don't care if it's Coca-Cola, there is not a company in this world that is immune to going out of business. It's happened to some of the biggest companies in the world, and it doesn't mean it can't happen to your network marketing company or mine for that matter. So by consistently and constantly branding the company and making it known on your social media profile that I'm with this company, guess what that does? The day that company has negative publicity, people have already associated you with that particular company. Okay? So now the next time you come and pitch them something, they're like, but your previous company went out of business, my friend. Okay? So the whole idea is you don't want to be branding yourself. The reason why one guy is still consistently building a big business in his new company and the other guy is now building from scratch is because the guy who's a 20-year veteran but only built the old school way doesn't know how to brand himself. He did not brand himself. Okay, even now, he's put me into his WhatsApp group. He wants me to join his team. Okay, even though I said no, by the way. But, he wants me to join his team and he put me into his WhatsApp group and he's still building the way he knows. I mean, it's what he's been doing for 20 years. So I'm seeing what he's doing and I'm like, even though I know this guy has become $1 million earner in network marketing, I don't want to build the way he's building because it's not the first time this guy has had issues in his network marketing company. It's not the first time. Okay? He's had issues in previous companies as well where he's then had to come from his network marketing company because there were issues and then he had to build up from scratch. And he's really good at what he does. He's become the top earner in Africa in about 3 or 4 different network marketing companies. So he is a professional network marketer and he knows how to build the business. But would you want to be building your business from scratch each and every time if your company, for example, has an issue? But here's the power when you build your brand and you take the time. So this might sound like 5 steps back for now, to only go 1 step forward in the short term. But in the long term, it means going 100 steps forward. Because you see what the other guy did, because he had built such a huge social media following and such a huge brand online, to give you an idea of what the other guy's brand is like. Whereas the first guy doesn't even have 100 followers on social media. The other guy probably has over 100,000 followers on social media. Do you see the difference between the two? Okay, so when this other guy switched companies, his brand is so strong. I was watching his social media feed and, just with his posts, people were like, whatever company you go to, I'm following you. You see, people are following the leader. They are following the leadership of that particular person. And that is the level that we need to build ourselves up to if we want to build successful and sustainable network marketing businesses. Because if we only focus on building and repping the company, if that company goes out of business and you haven't taken the time out to build your online brand, you're in big trouble. I don't care if you become a 7-figure earner in that network marketing company. I don't think you're going to be able to keep your level of income. Okay? Just like if a 20-year veteran got it wrong, who are you or me, who's only been in network marketing for about 4 or 5 years, to sustain being a multi-7-figure earner in one company for so many years? Very few people do it. Very few people do it. A lot of people move companies and very rarely do they take their incomes with them. Some of them have left their incomes behind, gone to new companies, but companies don't like you to switch. They don't like you to switch between companies, so they protect themselves in the rep agreement that you sign with them the day you get started in that company. Go and check your rep agreement in any company, I challenge you. Some companies will not even allow you to build more than one network marketing company at a time. Okay, when you hit a certain rank, especially, I know one particular one, once you hit a certain rank in that company, you're not allowed to market any other company other than that. So, newsflash, guys, that business doesn't belong to you. There's only one thing and one thing only that belongs to you no matter what, and it's your personal brand. Because when you build your personal brand and you focus on building your personal brand over the long term, okay, and you stop spamming people on social media about your company, and you stop letting people know which company you are part of. I see so many people on my friends list. I just go, someone invites me as a friend, I can see their network marketing and I can say in an instant which company they're with. Because it's all over their social media profile. I just go through the news feed and I can tell, this guy's with this company and this girl is with this company. So when they start pitching me in the messenger section, they're like, hey, guess what? And I'm like, oh, so you're going to tell me about company XYZ. And they're like, oh, how did you know? I'm like, duh, it's on your social media profile. It's spammed all over your profile. I can see which company you are part of. Okay? So you need to make a decision, guys. While you're in this training group, are you going to still go out there and market yourself in the same way? Not marketing and building your own brand. Or are you going to change your technique, change your strategy, invest in your education to learn a completely new way of building, because the world has changed. And if we continue building our companies the same way that our older mentors taught us, I think we're going to be set up for failure. Because no company out there is no network marketing company out there that will tell you to build your personal brand. Why should they? They want you to rep their brand as much as possible. Okay? Every superstar needs a groupie. And the superstar, if you're repping your network marketing company, is the network marketing company, and all you are is the groupie. You need to become the superstar. If you forget everything else that I said in this video, I want you to just remember what I just said right now. Don't let the network marketing company be the superstar and you the groupie. Flip it the other way around. You become the superstar and let the network marketing company become your groupie. You know why? Because when you do that, that company will go to such lengths to protect and keep you in the system. They'll throw you share deals. They'll throw you deals where they want to give you shares in the company. Why? Because they know that if Clifford leaves, if Josejo leaves this company, they're taking with them 20,000 reps. How powerful would it be if you could do that? If you had that sort of personal branding where people and companies are scared that if you leave, you're taking thousands of people with you. That's the reason that company is now taking this guy to court. Because without him even recruiting people, people are just naturally going to him and saying, I want to join whatever it is that you are part of. Because I believe in you. Not the company. I believe in you. So guys, I hope you found value from this video. If you did, drop a message below. Okay, be sure that you follow the trainings that we set up in this private group. Invite some of the industry people that you know into the group, and let's uplift the reputation of the industry, because too often I'm seeing the same thing happen to so many people, where companies are going out of business or companies are not paying people, and they're having to start all over from scratch at new companies, and they're still doing the same thing over and over. Yes, Vuyo, I'm the superstar. So make sure you're the superstar. You need to be the guy or girl that companies want to pay to get on their stage, because they know that when you get on there, you come with the fire. You bring thousands of people with you. That's the sort of brand that you want to be building. And it's possible for each and every one of us. So guys, I hope you found value. I've got to get onto a coaching call with Clifford over here. Okay, he's one of the winners in our competition. So we're going to be hopping onto a private call now, a 1-hour call. And I hope you enjoyed this. Drop a message. It will be awesome to know if you found value. And I'll reply to some of your messages if I do see your comments. See you guys soon. Hope you enjoyed the video. It's Aslam Du Toit signing off. Cheers, guys.